My friends, that's it. Other than Fox News boomers, there's no one left. There's no one left in the original MAGA coalition.
MEGYN Kelly has declared that President Donald Trump's 2024 coalition is dead, gone, fractured, destroyed. And honestly, she's not wrong. So in fact, Harry Enton makes it abundantly clear that she is absolutely correct about this. She's onto something. Take a look.
This is a rut-row moment, to quote the great Scooby-Doo. Trump's net approval rating with non-college whites. Look at this. In February of 2025, it was plus 32 points. Down it goes. Look at Johnny. Johnny is just shocked by this number. And now it is minus 2 points. That is a 34-point shift. And I will note this is an average of polls. This is not just one poll. I've averaged 3 different polls here, 3 big pollsters. It's the economy, smarty, when I'm talking with Mr. Berman. Just take a look here. I mean, again, look at this. On the economy, his net approval rating, non-college whites. You go back to February 2025, he was 26 points above water. Look at this shift. Minus 15 points. What about the war? Well, the war ain't helping him, because just take a look here. Non-college whites, net approval rating of US military action against Iran, minus 5 points. You think that's low? Come over to this side of the screen. How about Trump on Iran? Minus 13 points. A very unlucky 13 indeed for the president of the United States.
I mean, name a demographic in America, excluding Zionists, who Trump hasn't offended or angered in his second term. Seriously. And in fact, MEGYN Kelly has some insight on that in the next clip. Take a look.
It would do him very, very well to remember not the people who buy the buildings from him, but the people who build them. It was his special sauce. It was like the thing that made him invincible, is that he came from money, but he could understand and relate to the working class. Get back to that, for the love of God. Stop waking up thinking about how you can bomb the Iranians, send troops in on the ground, and offend 1.4 billion Christians across the country and the world.
And today, Axios detailed all the various demographics in America who previously supported Trump and no longer do. So let's get into it. Let's go through them one by one. First up, Catholics. I think for obvious reasons, if you've been paying attention to the news, but for those who haven't, well, Catholics make up 1/5 of the United States, and Trump has been attacking the Pope pretty viciously, Pope Leo. He also posted an image depicting himself as Jesus, which further upset Catholics and Christians. Then he took the image down and claimed that he only posted it because he thought he was being depicted as like a medical worker or doctor healing someone. Come on. Second, crypto enthusiasts. And sorry, crypto guys, I'm not shedding a tear over you being shafted by Trump. But Trump promised to be the crypto president, but it looks like crypto prices have stagnated. So these crypto investors are not so happy. And all of Trump's worthless meme coins didn't really do him any favors either. So that demo, for lack of a better word, they've turned on Trump. Third, you've got the farmers. So man, farmers, especially small farmers, I'm not talking about big ag, right? Things have already been incredibly tough for them. It is incredibly difficult to keep a farm afloat. Trump's policies are hitting his rural base from every direction. Tariffs that squeezed margins, deportations that thinned the farm labor force, trade tensions with China that sent soybean prices tumbling, and now an Iran war that sent fuel costs soaring. Not good, pretty bad. But there is one other group I want to talk about, and of course, those are the Latinos, because Latinos did break from the Democratic Party in the last presidential election and took a chance on Trump. Now, look, I think that Democrats need to learn lessons and really understand why that happened, rather than just fall back on Trump failing and just doing nothing to regain support from Latinos. Like, I can't stand Democrats who do that. Maybe improve, maybe do better, a line that they love to use, do better, okay? But getting back to Latinos who previously supported Trump and no longer do, considering that Trump is a Republican, he did perform unusually well with the Latino vote in 2024. But a February CNN poll found that his approval rating among Latinos is just 22%. So yeah, his coalition is fractured, but he probably doesn't care because he's not looking to get reelected, right? He's already serving his second term. Do members of the Republican Party care? Because it's definitely going to hurt them. Yeah, they care. But here's the problem with the Republican Party. They're cowards. And I'm talking about members of Congress. I'm talking about Trump's enablers. They see the iceberg. They've been seeing the iceberg. And they just want to crash right into it because they're so scared to do the right thing, which is rein this MFer in. He's doing a lot of damage to the country. He's doing a lot of damage to you. And I mean, if there's one thing I thought I could rely on when it came to members of Congress is that they're selfish. They look out for themselves more than anyone else. But as Trump is committing political suicide for the Republican Party, they're all just sitting back and giving him everything he wants. It's amazing, a sight to behold. So that's where we're at.
Guys, when we started TYT, everyone assumed that the hard part would be figuring out their equipment, and that was a challenge for me, or this new thing called YouTube. Not easy, but we did it. But those were the relatively easy parts. The real challenge was playing every role at once. Host, producer, sales team, marketing. I was drowning in jobs I never even knew I signed up for. If you're building a business, you all know the drill. That never-ending to-do list can swallow you whole. What you really need is a partner. Someone who handles the heavy lifting so you can get back to why you started your business in the first place. For us, that partner is Shopify. Need a stunning online store that actually looks like your brand? Shopify gives you hundreds of beautiful pro-built templates. Pick one and make it yours. No coding degree required. God knows I don't have one. Need to get the word out? Shopify plugs you straight into email campaigns and social media tools that help you find customers wherever they hang out. And what about the messy back-end stuff? Tracking inventory, managing returns, shipping across borders. Shopify handles the logistics like the global commerce expert that they are. Everything you need, payments, analytics, day-to-day operations, lives in one place. No more juggling a dozen different services or apps. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/TYT. Go to shopify.com/TYT. That's shopify.com/TYT. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.